guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I'm going to be planning the month of July, but I'm actually not really going to be planning it. I am going to be scrapbooking it, or kind of scrapbook style memory planning in my monthly view. So I've seen other people do this. Mandy Plans is the first that comes to mind. I know Viv has been doing it lately as well, and I just love it. I think it's such a fun way to use the monthly view in your Erin Condren, especially if you're someone like me and really plans to keep their Erin Condrens for a long time. You know, my inserts I realize will probably, you know, eventually get sorted away, but my Erin Condrens I hope to keep kind of like scrapbooks of each year. So I thought it'd be really fun, instead of doing a pre-planning spread in my Erin Condren, I've been doing that in my monthly in my B6 lately. And so instead I'm going to be using these the monthly views in this year's Erin Condren for kind of some like a memory of day sort of spread. So the kit I'm going to be using is this kit from Planning World. It is a birthday month. I've already used a few pieces for my monthly view. I shared it on Instagram. I didn't actually do a video for it because it was just like a very high level spread, but I still have a ton left over. And this is one of those spreads that can fit like any month, or one of those kits I mean that's kind of meant to fit any month. So I am going to go ahead and make this work. I am going to do this in sped up mode since it's like my first time doing one of these sorts of spreads. I just want to focus and not get stressed out about it. So I'm going to go ahead and get going. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with all the top stuff. I apologize in advance. You're gonna see a lot of that top of my head just at the beginning here while I'm trying to figure out how to line everything up. This was my first time working in the Erin Condren neutral in the monthly view, and I definitely struggled a little bit. I don't know, like, I think I ended up doing that situated a little bit too far over. Oh no, the sidebar ended up kind of screwing up, but it's fine. I am whiting out that flag in the top corner because I didn't want that showing behind, and I didn't want to put any washi there. I just kind of wanted a clean look. So I'm trying to do this, but you're gonna see in a minute I lift that up and then I like ruin the foil, and I'm so mad at myself, but that is the risk you take when you play it fast and loose and don't use undo like an idiot. So that's where we're at, and I'm giving myself a thumbs down for being a dum-dum. And then I am going through with the happy birthday box to put on my birthday, of course, because I wanted to get that down before I forgot. And then I am going to build my sidebar next. I did decide to use the sidebar. I will fill in just this with like some memories and stuff. I really like that for a birthday month. She actually like did kind of birthday themed headers. I thought this was really cute. So I took the gifts one, which I thought would be really fun to capture some of my favorite gifts. I got some really wonderful things from everybody, and Dan especially did a great job, which was really fun. And then I did wishes, just maybe like for some memories of like what I'm hoping for in the coming year. And then notes, just like favorite memories from the month I was thinking. And then instead of using the fourth box at the bottom, I decided to use that Celebrate Life extra box. It is a little bit shorter than the sidebar boxes though, so you can see I ended up with a little bit of room at the bottom. And so I whited out the leftover text, and I'm just filling that in with some Simply Gilded washi. You are going to be seeing a ton of Simply Gilded washi in this spread. Like I said, I was very inspired by Mandy's style, and she does this really cool like washi layering technique. We'll get there. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. So the other things I wanted to do were, I did go ahead and just put my paydays in because I figured, you know, I have these cute foiled payday flags. I might as well use them, and they just kind of add some dimension to the spread to have flags in the upper corners. And then I am going to go through and put the covers on the days not in the month. For the one on the left side of the page, I use the black box, but then I did really like these lighter purple and pink boxes, so I used those to kind of create a scene on the other 3 days. And you can see here, I went into the, like, for the sidebar, I think I did it a little bit too far to the left. So my full box that's covering that day kind of covers a little bit into the following day, or the previous day. I don't know if that makes any sense. But anyways, I do think the overall effect looked really nice and kind of seamless down there. And in retrospect, I probably would have put, oops. In retrospect, I probably would have put that Celebrate Life one on the where the black box is. I think that would have looked nice, but I think this looks good as is too. So then the other thing I am doing before I forget is marking down my travel to Austin. This was the only travel I had that month, so I'm taking the really pretty foiled vacation strips. I know it's really hard to see foil on my right side of the page because of the way my lights are situated, but hopefully you guys don't mind bearing with me. I did take a little foiled airplane sticker from Simply Watercolor Co. It's on her travel sheet. And then I did need to use one more little strip to mark down because I didn't come back till the Sunday. So I just kind of tore that off initially, and then I just cut it down with the X-Acto blade to make it a little bit more precise. And then I am going to go through with the date dots. I am going to go ahead and do this kind of off camera. I'm going to cut this part out because my head jumps into the frame like 87 times like it already has. So see you in a second. Oh, first I did forget I'm adding in this Independence Day sticker, or Independence Day, this 4th of July sticker from Rose Colored Days before I forgot, but then I am just going to go through and do the rest of the date covers off camera. Okay, and so we're back. I went ahead and laid down all those balloon date dots. I thought that looked adorable. And now I'm working on the first of the month. I was trying to find a way to mark down my event. And just as an FYI, the way I decided to try to do this was to mark down anything that was a special or unique event that day. So on Monday, I am just taking that little bow clip from my newest addiction, and that was just to mark down, because I couldn't find a better sticker, to mark down that I got a new yoga mat that day. It was the first time I treated myself to a new yoga mat since I only had ever owned one yoga mat, and it was the one I got in college, and I'm old, guys. So that was definitely necessary, and I've been loving it. And then I went to hot yoga after that. So I kind of marked down a little yoga related thing. And then on Monday, I'm so used to weeks starting on a Monday. On that Monday, I went to happy hour with some girlfriends. So the little beer sticker that is currently covered up is by Planning World. So I'm marking that down. And then here's where kind of the Mandy Dreams or Mandy Plans inspo comes in. She does all this like washi layering on days when she doesn't really have anything special she needs to mark down, which I think looks so creative and fun. So I'm going to be trying to pull that in throughout the spread. Like I said, totally inspired by her, like not trying to fully admit I'm totally copying her is basically what I'm saying. And so those are all Simply Gilded washis, of course. And then on the 4th of July, I'm marking down that I had a special date night with my husband with a little icon from the monthly kit. We went to see fireworks, and then we got, what's it called? Ice, Rita's Ice. Have you guys ever been there? And that was really good and fun. And then on the 5th, I really didn't have anything else either. So I'm just pulling in some purple bow washi, my all-time fave, Lavender 1.0. If anybody ever wants to get rid of their roll and doesn't want to sell it for $200, I would totally do a lot of things for it, because this one is almost done. Or if you can see, look how little is on the left of my screen. Look how much is left, and it stresses me out. But I do have one I have a backup, but I'm nervous to use the backup without having another backup. I'm crazy, guys. Anyways, I on Thursday am just layering some of these washis. I love that confetti washi. That's an older Simply Gilded washi as well. I use that one all the time. Luckily, I have a backup for that too, although I wouldn't mind more. And then on Friday, it wasn't really anything special, but I did want to mark something down, and we went to Wegmans that night. So I'm taking that little shop sticker also from Planning World. It's foiled. It's kind of hard to tell, but super lit Friday night, guys. I know this is your 30s, but actually it was fun, and we kind of just made a little date night of it. And I'm layering back on Thursday some other washi. And then on to Saturday. And on Saturday, I went out to dinner with my husband, and so I'm taking a cute little date night sticker from the Jasenia, the Planner Sophisticate collab with Simply Watercolor Co. But I'm also just bringing in some bow washi at the bottom of the page just to kind of change up how things are sitting. And I was kind of bothered by both icons being at the top, but I ended up, the way I wrote in everything, it ended up looking good. By the way, I didn't do any lettering in this video. I did it all after the fact. I mean, not like my lettering is anything super much to be admired, but I just wanted to try to give myself some time and also when I do handwriting, it's like often my head will creep into the screen, so it was a lot easier to just do it off camera. But I will post this spread on Instagram if you want to see how everything looks all filled in. So back to that Sunday the 7th or the 8th, I went to yoga with a girlfriend and then got brunch with a bigger group afterwards. So, and it was a unlimited bubbly brunch, so I thought those glasses of bubblies from the deco sheet were very appropriate. And then on the Tuesday, gosh, I'm going to keep doing that. On Monday night, I ended up having a pizza night with my husband, and that is a little Fox and Pip sticker. I love this. It says, "Will you take this pizza?" Or "Will you accept this pizza?" And I think it's so cute, and the little pizza's in a shape of a heart, which basically is how my husband tries to convey his love to me, is by making me pizza in his pizza oven. So it's not very wrong. And then on to the Tuesday, I ended up working from home that day because I had a couple of appointments. I had a dentist appointment and a vet appointment for Sarita, so I'm marking that with a little foiled clock. And then I did go back and add in some washi just to try to like fill in. I wanted the spread to look very busy in a good way. I showed it to Dan when I was done, and he was like, "It's too busy," but like that was the aesthetic I was going for, so I felt like I succeeded. And then on to Wednesday, I had a bath night, and that was just really nice and relaxing. So I'm taking a little Fox and Pip girl to mark that out. And then I'm just adding some bow washi at the top just to kind of like, I don't know, the day looked really blank. And like I said, I'm just trying to get that like filled in effect. That was kind of what I was going for. So getting all that there and adding the little Fox and Pip girl. And then on to Thursday, it was so sad. It was our final class at our old exercise studio, Elevate. I was really bummed. And this was the last time I got to use a little Fox and Pip, my customs, which I originally always used for Elevate. Now I use them for other workouts, but yeah, it was really sad. We were really sad to see it go. I layered that over top of a Clever Gal Crafts little dotted flag, since I just thought that looked really pretty. And then I am on the Friday there, we went out to dinner with another couple, and so I'm taking just a wine sticker from Planning World and going to layer in some pink bow washi in a second, just kind of going across days. And I really liked this look of like not being precise with where the washi ended. Like it seems like something that would bother me, but I actually just, I don't know, like I said, so inspired by Mandy. And so that was that Friday. And then on Saturday, we had a super busy day. We went out to brunch with some friends, and then Dan and I went to IKEA and Nordstrom. So I just took that little car icon from the kit itself just to mark down like all the various things we did. And then on the Sunday, Dan actually helped me build a bookcase. So I wanted to layer in some washi first, and using some of that gorgeous bow washi that I love. And I didn't like that it didn't look like diagonal enough, so I used the X-Acto blade just to kind of carve out a little bit of a diagonal. And then I was going to use this GP Sticker Studio, but then I decided to save that for the Monday because I did actually spend some time organizing on Monday. And on Sunday, what we really did was like build the bookcase and then also my office chair from IKEA. And everything looks really good. Once everything is set in my office, I definitely need to do an updated tour, but that'll be a while because I still have a ways to go. And then on Monday, like I said, I used that GP Sticker Studio Organize sticker, which I love, to mark down working on my office. And then on the Tuesday, I worked from home again that week. I had a call that I wanted to take from home. So I used a little flag from Simply Watercolor Co. And also from that collab sheet with Jasenia, and marked that down. And then I wanted to layer in this sticker that says, "Eat all the cake." It's from the My Newest Addiction and Jasenia, very appropriate, collab sheet. And also I feel like Jasenia originally inspired or asked for this Planning World kit. So this is also a very Jasenia inspired, or related spread. But that "Eat all the cake" sticker is from an old collab sheet between My Newest Addiction. So I layered that in because on that Wednesday, my coworkers, they always get like cupcakes for everybody's birthday. And so that was my cupcake day because I was going to be traveling on Friday, and like on my birthday I took the day off, so we just did it that Wednesday, which was really nice. And so on to Thursday. Thursday, I spent a lot of that night getting ready for the SPC party. I was leaving on Friday for Austin, so needed to work on packing up all my swap items and my gifts for friends. So I'm taking that little like Happy Mail sticker sheet from Fox and Pip, which I just think looks so cute, and layering that in to note that I had to work on packing my party gifts. And then on to Friday. Friday was so fun. It was the weekend of the Scribble Prince Co. party, which was just awesome. So I'm taking that little black bow from Clever Gal Crafts. I really need her bows to come back. I need them in more colorways. But that is a black and gold foil bow to mark down going out to dinner with some people, and then having a super fun social night at the Punch Bowl Social with everybody. And what is not perfect for the planner community except for bows, I'm like debating doing other things, as you can see here, but I'm going to come back to the bow at the end, guys, because bows and foil are just what I think of when I think of planning. And so then on that Saturday, it was the Scribble Prince Co. party, which of course I'm going to mark down. Like I said, I am going to end up marking this all differently. So here I am moving the bow back, and then instead for Saturday, I'm going to use this really cute Fox and Pip balloon girl. It wasn't like that kind of party, like a birthday party, but I still think balloons say party, so we're gonna go with her because I think she's so adorable and her colors match perfectly. And then on to the Sunday, I was so sad I had to fly back from Austin. I'm layering in some washi, and then I am taking a cute little gifts one from this birthday sheet from My Newest Addiction once again, which I just thought was really cute because I like had some gifts when I got home from my mom and other planner friends, so I just opened everything up that night. And then on Monday, I did take the day off work and just celebrated my birthday. So I took a cute little Fox and Pip, a birthday girl, and put her next to that. That's like 2 cakes right in a row, but I don't care. I think it looks cute. And then on that Tuesday, Dan and I made tacos, so a little Taco Tuesday time. And I'm going to take a heart from Clever Gal Crafts. I'm trying to debate like layering other stuff, but I ended up feeling like it looked a little too dark, and instead going back up on the Tuesday before. I don't know if I do that on camera or not, but the week before on the 17th is where I end up with the washi, if you look in the final spread. Like I am right now as I record this voiceover. So I am using that heart for Taco Tuesday. Like I said, I need to get some cute Taco Tuesday stickers. I don't own any anymore. And then on Wednesday, super strangely, there was like an explosion at my office. Everything is fine. One person was injured, but then we ended up like losing power for like the rest of the day, so we had to work from home. So I just used funny enough, there was like a little power icon in the monthly kit. I assumed to mark down like your power bill, but I used that to mark down on top of a flag that we lost power at work. And then on to the second half of that week, I am layering in some of my favorite washi, just in like a big piece there, because I just think can't have enough of the purple bows. They look so good. And then on the 26th, I posted my big SPC party giveaway on Instagram. So I went ahead and just put a My Newest Addiction little flag, or bow clip, not a flag, just to mark that down. And then here I'm trying to like change up the shape of that purple bow washi, but I'm like really tearing it. So I broke out the X-Acto blade to try to like fix it into a shape I liked, like that. And then on to the 28th, I wanted to use this cute little planner girl to mark down a journal club. She is from Fox and Pip, of course, and we don't really use planners, but I still kind of thought it was like the vibe of journal club, since it's like a little bit cozier, and just kind of like nerds being nerdy, which I love. And then back onto the last week in the month, Dan and I went for our first bike ride of the year on that Sunday, which is so depressing because it's like already like 2/3 of the way through summer. I tried to use that Planner Gems bike sticker, but I just didn't think the colors matched that well. So instead, I'm just taking a little flag, but I'm actually going to lift that one up and use one from the kit instead, because I wanted to take a plain flag so I could layer over a foiled icon. But first, I am going to go through with some bow washi. This white and gold bow washi is just stunning, and layer that in before I change up this flag, like I mentioned, just to be, yeah, I just pulled that one off. But yeah, it was so like, I'm so glad we finally went, and like our tires are filled now, and we have plans to go again soon, but it's like, oh my God, it took us till the end of July to bike, which is so bad. But we can bike here pretty much like through October or November. So hopefully this is the start of at least trying to get out like once a week. I don't know. This week doesn't look good. But anyway, onto the Monday there. I got coffee with a student from my undergrad. So I just took one of those little The Boss stickers from Fox and Pip because I just thought that was kind of funny, with the glasses and the top knot. And then on the 31st, I really didn't have much going on. So I just put in some deco there to fill that in. And so that is what it's looking like in the full. I think this looks stunning. I am going to go through now and add in some pieces of deco since I had them, just in spaces that look kind of blank or that I felt like needed a little bit more zhuzh. So filling all that in, but I really, really liked doing this form of monthly spread, and it actually wasn't as bad to do on camera as I expected. I took the time beforehand to write down like one memory every day from the month. Keeping up with my weekly plans definitely helps with that if you're going to try to do this yourself. Eventually I want to have like an insert that I can just fill in one memory a day so I can do it in real time, but I wasn't that organized for July, and I have not yet become that organized for August. So anyway, I really love how this looks. I think this is perfect for like a planner that you plan to be more memory keeping in. Let me know if this is how you use your monthly, if you're planning to try something like this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want to keep seeing these monthly. I will probably do them regardless, but I don't mind doing on camera if you guys like seeing them. And that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching and letting me try out this new style of video. And don't forget to subscribe to see more planner videos for the month of August. So I will see you in the next video, and thanks again. Bye.